Hello, CC Rose here, and I'm doing sort of like an energy read today, and I wanted to invite you to. There's two piles here, so I've got a oracle card that says Winter Solstice Reflection, and River Movement, and so maybe you'll resonate with both, or maybe you'll resonate with just one. Um, Maybe this is happening for you now, or maybe this is happening for you now, and this is what's going to happen. Just keep an open mind and maybe just hear the message. Um, with reflection, winter solstice, I see that there is a bit of a balancing here. What is it that we are reflecting on? I see that there wants to be some balance. You want emotional fulfillment, and feeling a bit left out in the cold, and lots of conflict, maybe in the past, some nostalgia. Looking at some better days and remembering better days, and wishing for better days. Sometimes the Temperance card will reference management, and I see like a balancing act here. And with the Nine of Swords, a lot of inner conflict, a lot of inner turmoil and sadness, and anxiety and sleepless nights. On the reflection side, wanting that Ten of Cups, that eternal happiness, and kind of feeling like you've got to defend yourself for it, you've got to fight for it, and will it ever come? A coming together, a working together, partnerships. Again, emotional stability, and a turn of the wheel, a completion. So with this reflection card, I was brought to pull the moon card for sort of a visualization. And a lot of times when we are reflecting and looking at the past, it sort of means that we're on the horizon of a new path. And with the moon card, what they were drawing me to was the path here. And the moon sometimes speaks of illusions and secrets and hidden things that you can't see, the dark side of stuff, a different way of seeing, not necessarily hangman, but things are seen differently in the dark, and not necessarily bad, not necessarily bad at all. But during this reflection, before you step onto this path, it is good to reflect on these things. It's good to see where you've been so that you know what to avoid, mistakes that you can overcome. And if you do fall, you know how to get up. And with that being said, I was shown the tower, and so I brought it out for visual too. And what I heard is these two people are falling, and it's perceived that they're going to fall and hit the ground really hard before they can get up and start running again. But I invite you to imagine a reality where, after things fall apart and you've reflected on the hard times and whatever is going on, maybe you don't have to hit the ground so hard. And maybe when you do finally take that first step on your path, it won't be as jarring as you might think, just as long as you take that step. And I was brought to the Two of Wands, not so much as a visual, but more as a path. You've got a path, you've got a decision, and maybe it is a visual because he's looking here at this pile, which is very positive and has a lot of good messages. So movement, flowing, going with the flow, the river, moving through obstacles easily. The moon. So after this time of reflection and you take that first step, you've got victory, swift, truth, coming in quick, and there's going to be prosperity and abundance and loyalty. This card is Judgment, so it's a renewal, coming back from the dead, and standing in your power, creating an abundant life that you want. And it's all because you took that first step there. Passionate new beginnings, reciprocity here, give and take, either you giving or you receiving, but it's in equal amounts. Usually that's what we all desire. Like I said, a passionate new beginning. You've transformed, and your world is your oyster. You can create any sort of life that you want. It is time to complete this cycle and pick yourself up and keep on going. And there's good things ahead. And don't be afraid of this fall. Don't be afraid of falling. Don't be afraid of changing. Don't be afraid of new. And don't be afraid of the path and the things that are not seen, because you have learned your lessons. You have done what you can. And the only thing really to fear is fear itself. That'll keep you stagnant. That'll keep you in this cold winter, icy water, still reflecting. And look at what you get when you move, when you take that first step. So this is a bit of an energy reading here, and that I was guided to do. And I hope this helps somebody. And best wishes. Peace be with you.